you're not going to do it. And that's what I want to talk about this morning a little bit. How in the world do we bear fruit? How do we become a fruitful person? How do my life change? How does it transform? And how am I going to become more than greater than what I am? And so let's just look at the scripture. I want to reveal a little bit in the Old Testament. You know what I say this sometimes, and I said it this morning. I said, it's not by my hands, it's not by no man's hands, it's by your Spirit, Lord. Remember, you hear me praying very much, you'll hear that a lot. I'll walk by you, and I may tell everybody, let their hands loosen you. Yes. And I'll say, stand back, it's not by no man's hand, but it's by the Spirit of the Lord. You'll hear me say that. Yes. I've actually been made fun of for saying that before. But it's the truth. And I want to show you because, and this is what it says in Zechariah. Zechariah 4:6 says this. So he answered and said to me, this is the word of the Lord to Zechariah. Zerubbabel. Now, not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Who are you, O great mountain, before Zerubbabel? You shall become a plain, and he shall bring forth the capstone with a shout of grace, grace to it. I'm going to reveal the scripture to you and how it applies to you, each individual, here this morning. Because who he's speaking to is not a nation. God is speaking to an individual. He's talking about Zerubbabel. He's talking directly to him, and he's talking to him, I've got a job for you to do, and you haven't done it. That's what he's telling him. And I'm going to make a way for whatever stands in your way, this huge mountain that stands up there before you, that you can't see through, you can't go around, and you can't go over. It's going to get flat. And you're going to be able to walk right across through there. You're going to be able to see your direction. You're going to be able to do it all. He's talking to a man and God's purpose in that guy's life. Each one of you sitting there have a purpose and a plan and a will God's got for your life. And God says, I'm going to make a way you fulfill it. You're not going to do it by your abilities and your talents. You can't. You're going to have to do it by my Spirit. I can't preach. I can't be a pastor without the Spirit of the living God. If I was a Baptist, I would have a church of one. One person would come in here to me because I rely totally on the Holy Ghost. Man, it'd be like the first days when I preached. I thought, oh man, it was horrible. I didn't even like to hear myself. It was some bad messages that went out because I relied totally on my abilities. God had to teach me and train me. And you don't rely on nothing you got because you ain't got nothing. And I learned that the hard way. So here he is. He's talking to this man who's got a will, God's will to be done in his life. He said, I've got a plan and a purpose for you. Let's go back and let's understand what this plan and this purpose is. Because this is the same it is for you. Pastor, it's the same. Oh yeah, it's the same thing. I'm going to tell you, it's revealed. I'm going to pull it out here in a moment. Hang with me, we'll get there. Here he is. They're called out. Now, here the children of Israel are drug away to Babylon. We're going to start off and tell you the history, how this lays out. They're drug away in captive. Now, wasn't you captive at one time? Wasn't you drug away and held captive in your life? The enemy had a hold of you? Well, they're drug away. The children of Israel are drug away and they're held captive. And all of a sudden, this man rises up. This king rises up in Babylon. We get his name right. Cyrus is his name. He rises up and he makes a decree. And Cyrus' decree goes like this. He said, I'm going to send 50,000 of you back. And Zerubbabel's one of them. And he makes a decree that you can go back and you can build your temple. You go back and you live in Israel and you can reconstruct your temple and build it back up. And I want you to understand it because this is very important. You see, when they made a decree back then, the Persian Medes, they could not break their decree. It was law. Remember when Daniel, I'll show you how this works. Remember when Daniel bowed down and continued to pray? The king that sent him the lion's den loved him greatly. And looked for a way out for him not to go to the lion's den, but he couldn't break his own decree and his own law. Get a hold of this. Because this is going to relate to us today, right now. Because he couldn't break that law. The Persian and Mede law. But all of a sudden, they with great joy, the children of Israel come back and begin to build the temple. And they laid the foundation of this temple. With great joy, they celebrated it. And all of a sudden, great opposition rose up in them. Rose up against them. Let me ask you something. Where's the temple of God today? You're the temple. And do the great foundation, you lay the foundation upon Jesus Christ. He's our foundation, is he not? But as soon as you do that, great opposition arises, doesn't it? Well, great opposition arose, and what they do, they ended up sending delegates back to Baghdad, Babylon. Oh, Baghdad. Going back to Babylon. They sent them back, and the same things happened. And they ended up convincing them. Years had passed while it took to build this foundation. Years had went by. So it took time, and the decrees were made all the time. And those decrees kind of get buried, in the scrolls. And everybody kind of forgets. Well, those delegates went before the king and all the rest of them. They got to make a decree, the enemy did, that they could not build a temple anymore. They can't change their decree, brother. It's against their own law. But they did. And the people grew complacent, what they did. They quit building the temple because there was too great of opposition. They stopped. And they ended up taking the very stones that they were supposed to build God's house with and started using them on their own home and their own pleasure, and they started looking to themselves and their own comfort. Wow, that's striking you home now. Think about this a moment. In today's society, man's after their own pleasure. They're not here to build a kingdom of God. Most of them are here to build their own pleasure and their own life. What God had given them to use for His kingdom, they're using for their own. The same thing happens here because opposition arose. And complacency took place. And those people lost track of what their purpose was. And God raises up one man, here's Zerubbabel. He said, wait a minute. This great opposition, this mountain that stands before you, I'm going to level that dude. I'm going to make a way. And as I look at this, and I look at us today in society and what we're doing, we're kind of just happy with a little bit of a foundation, just like they were, and we just kind of quit building there. It's got much more than that. The gospel's about a whole lot more than that. The opposition. And then they thought, it's not the will of God because it's too much opposition for us to build this temple. God's will must be that we don't. The whole time He told them to go do it the first time. Gosh, I look at these people and I'm pulling them out and I'm seeing how it relates to us today. And he says, oh, great mountain, who stands before you? And I looked around this congregation and I said, what mountain stands before you this morning? What great mountain stands out there? It's amazing. I want you to think about this a moment. Now, some of you, maybe drugs, or maybe alcohol, maybe immorality, maybe something in your life. Maybe it's just the fact that life is more important in you than the house of God or whatever it might be. What steals your relationship? What mountain robs you from growing in Christ?
That's right.
What mountain stands in your way from going after Him? What do you choose over Him? What mountain is there? And here's this opposition by the enemy's brought, and who's done that in your life? But the enemy has brought these mountains in your life. Your path is not clear. You can't see what tomorrow holds. You can't even look ahead because these huge things stand in your way. Your own families will do it. They'll steal the joy and the peace out of you. And the enemy tried to rob it out of me with my family this week. He tried to rip it out. He tried to get my mind concentrating on something that I could not do anything about. Didn't have one iota control over it. Boy, I had to bring my mind back into subjection. I said, this thing ain't going to mountain before me. You ain't going to do this to me, devil. And I pulled it back under, and that man, I can see clearly now. I recognized when he tried to grow one in front of me. The opposition tried to come. I don't say that I won't get there one time because you're mine. You're sneaky. So what is the mountain? What's the power of this world that stands in your way that you can't see? What is it in your life that stops you from growing in Christ? What is it in your life that stops you from picking up the Bible and reading it? What's in your life that stops praying and worshiping God? What's in your life that stops you from growing in Christ and growing the temple a little bit bigger and better? Because I talked to somebody this week and I said, man, you come into this world naked. You're going to leave naked. And the only thing you do in this world is what is going to stand with what you did for God. And the rest of it's just garbage.
That's right.
I tell you the truth, that's the truth.
That is the truth.
What I do for Jesus and what I do for the kingdom of God is the only thing that's going to count when I get there. And the reason why I did it, if I did it for a selfish reason or motive, I can lose that. To be somebody. Or be something. That's what he told him. He's talking to an individual here. He's not talking to a nation. And I tell you, you're the temple of the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Ghost is speaking to you this morning and asking you, what mountains rose up, what opposition, and I'm going to level it if you'll let me.
That's right.
You'll let him. Well, how's the New Testament pulling? Let's look what Jesus says here, Matthew 21. Guess we're ready. Jesus answered and said to them, surely I say to you, if you have the faith and do not doubt, you will not only do what was done to this fig tree, but also, if you say to this mountain, be removed and cast into the sea, it will be done. Whatever thing you ask in prayer, believe and you will receive. Here's Jesus saying the same thing. He said, you come to me, and that mountain that stands there, he said, I'll level it, I'll throw it over in the sea. If you come to me in prayer and you ask me to remove it, I will remove it. You ask in faith. Now that's Jesus' word. So we pull it right out, we get another mountain, we're told how to level it. So how could that be, Pastor? Because Jesus stands at the right hand of the Father, he's making intercession for us. When I go to him, I can go first to Jesus. If it's your will, if you're planning, now this is the interesting part about this. It's God's will and His plan for your life to move that mountain or not. If it's for God's purpose and His will that you do that, if it's blocking what God has for you, He'll move it. If it's something you keep putting there and you keep liking, it might stay there. Delusion? Delusion on that one, because if it's something you really like. I've met people that like their misery. Can I be truthful with you?
Yeah, that's true.
And they like that mountain that stands before them because it's just, that's who they are. That's who they identify with, is their misery. And let me tell you, I don't like misery. I like joy and peace and meekness and temperance. I like those things. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with strife. And I don't want nothing to do with woe is me.
No.
I've been down that road.
Me too.
But if that's your mountain and you like it, it'll stay there. But if you're surely asking God to move it, and say, God, get it out of my life, He will move it. He'll take it out. Might require you to get off the phone with a few people. Change your friends. I might as well mess it up. I better not go there. Step on someone. All right. So this is bring forth the capstone as the headstone in King James Version, what it says. He said, you're going to bring forth it. He said, you're going to end up, this mountain is going to be removed, and you're going to have to bring forth. This is what this means, though. It means to build a stone with the power to do the work. God's going to give you the power and the ability and to make you a fruitful person to work in God. He's going to start changing you and transforming you by His Spirit. It's not by your might, but it's by the Spirit of God. He's going to induce that infusion of power of the Holy Ghost into you to start changing and giving you that ability and the power to do those things He's called you to do. And it's not on you, because if it was you, you can say, I did it. Let me tell you an example. I'm going to share a story with you. I was sitting in a pastor's meeting with a bunch of different denominational pastors. Here's this one over here, he's non-denominational. And he says, well, I tried to open this church up. It looked like I just failed. I couldn't do it. I'm going to have to close the doors and go on somewhere else. It was all my fault and all that. And I said, well, brother, where in the world did you get that at? He said, yeah, I couldn't do it. And I said, well, that tells you why you can't do it right there. I said, what do you mean? I said, if you could do it, you'd have took the credit for it.
That's right.
You'd have took all the glory. Look what I did.
Yeah.
But if you had that attitude when you opened that place up, God, you're going to have to do this. Amen. God, if you don't, it's not going to say that. If you had that attitude, that mindset, it probably would have succeeded. Amen. I don't know if he wanted to hear that or not, but I told him the truth. I'll tell you the same thing. You want to succeed, quit trying on your own and come to God and let Him do it. Yeah. Come to Him and say, here's my life, God. I'm tired of making a mess out of it. Do something with it.
Yes.
Tired of people just watching, getting their toes wet in the water and they're saying, you know what, God, you need to surrender your life over to God. And just like Jace up here hit the floor the other day, God called him to be a missionary. Jace, it's up to you now to go after God and say, what is it you want me to do? Here's my life. Take and make something out of it.
Yes.
Or Jace can do it his way and try to do it what he wants to do and then fight and kick against God the rest of his life or part of it. It's up to him. I'll cancel him right in front of you, don't bother. This, you know what I told him? I said, well, Pastor told me. You heard it. But God's called you to do something that's not going to be by your ability, but it's going to be by His Spirit that's going to take place. And here's where it gets good. This ain't good yet. It's getting good. Hang on. With a shout of grace, grace, he said he's going to talk to it. I love this one. I started to do it when he was worshiping. I thought, well, I'll get ahead of myself. Shout grace, grace to it. He's going to, in other words, I'm going to look at those stones. I'm going to look at those things, and I'm going to shout grace, grace to them. What this means in Hebrew means a kindness, favor, generosity, well-favor, and beauty. Grace actually means this, the undeserved favor of God. It means this, you're going to look at it, you're going to look at your life and say, God, I don't deserve your favor, but I'm shouting grace, grace, and you know what, God's going to give me that undeserved favor, and I'm going to have favor with God. And I'm going to tell you, you have favor with God, guys. You said here this morning, that who am I that God has His favor upon you if you're saved this morning and you belong to Him? And it's not deserved because you can't earn it.
That's right.
Jesus paid for it. He gave it to us.
Yes, He did.
And I've got the undeserved favor, and so do you. And why don't you just shout that grace, grace to whatever it might be that God's got you doing. God, it's by your favor that I'm going to accomplish what you got me to do. It's by your favor that I'm going to live this life the way you want me to. It's by your grace and by your mercy that I'm going to be able to do this. Grace, grace to it, he says. By the grace of God and the favor of God that they're going to rebuild this temple.
Yes.
It's by the grace and the favor of God that He's going to work in you, and He's going to finish the work that He started within each one of you. That's the extraordinary part about this whole thing. God doesn't give up on you. You give up on yourself. You mess up and you just lay it down and you give up. The whole time God's favor is still there. He still says, come to me. I love you. Right where you're at. So let's just do this morning. I want you to put your name where Zerubbabel's name is. I'm going to read this back to you again. I want you to put this in your heart this morning. This is the word of the Lord to you. Your name. Not by might, not by power, but by my Spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Who are you, O great mountain, before? You shall become a plain, and I shall bring forth the capstone. Here's where it gets good, because you know what the capstone means? It means the work is finished. And what? Philippians 1:6 says, be confident in this very thing, that He who begun a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ.
That's true.
The capstone. He said He's going to work it and He's going to finish that in you. He's going to finish it in you. Why? With a shout of grace, grace. Because as I'm going to depend on the grace and mercy of God to finish the work that He's begun in me, and I'm counting on Him to do it. And when I mess up, I hope He takes me to the woodshed and wears me out. And when I'm not doing what I need to do, I hope He has mercy and grace upon me to direct me and guide my path into that way. That ought to be your attitude. God, if I'm messing up, God, you do something better. Shout of grace, grace. The favor of God. Why? Man. By my Spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. And what did I see this morning? It was by His Spirit that those come up and they worship God, and by His Spirit He moved in their life. He created another stone in them. He built another piece of their temple came to pass. And as you worship back there this morning, as you come to hear this word, another stone has been added to your temple. And He'll continue to work in you until He's finished. And when He's finished, man, we get to go. That's it. We're out of here. But you know what? You're the temple of the Holy Spirit. And it's by His Spirit. That's why it's so important for you to come in and yield to the Spirit of God in this place. Because God's moving in a powerful way right now in this church. It's a season and it's a time for God to move. Get in the flow while you can. Don't wait. Get in there and let God build your temple as fast as you can. Let God, here I am. God, fill me with your Spirit, oh Lord. I want more of you than what I have. Those songs mean something to me because when we sing them, God, I need more. I need more of what you got. I need more of your Spirit than what I have, God, to get me through. I need more vision. I need those mountains to be leveled and stand before me and stop me from doing your will in my life. of God is upon each one of you sitting here right now. Can't do anything to deserve it. You can't do anything to win it. All you have to do is receive it and say, here I am, I'm yours. I'm yours. God, finish the work that you've begun in me. Because it feels like I'm floundering, I'm failing. I just can't seem to make it, God. I know you've done it because you said you would. I count on Him finishing the work He starts within me. But I feel like I can't go any further. You can't go any further. The key is, did you ever start? Can I ask that question? Did you start? Can I share something with you right quick before I make this altar call? We have 2 laws in this land. One of them is this: freedom of speech. The other one is freedom of religion. Capstone laws. Right? They're trying to write other laws over the top to keep your mouth shut. They're trying to write other laws over the top of that, supersede those laws, and they can't do it. Those are the foundation laws, just like they did back then. And if you let that opposition stop you from opening your mouth and do what God's got you called to do, what man's laws are, you're going to be hindered just like they are in the work of God to be ceased.
It's true.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Pastor? Well, yeah. Listen, I can't preach against homosexuality or iniquity or those things because it's a hate word. No, it ain't. It's the Word of God.
Absolutely.
No matter what law they write, I'm going to preach it. I've got the freedom to worship God the way I want to, no matter what law they write.
Absolutely.
Get me? We live in the greatest nation there is, but the enemy's trying to bring opposition to stop the work of God. Can you see it? Just like he did then, he'll try the same trick now. No different. Recognize it. Don't let them take your freedom. Don't let them take you opening your mouth and saying who Christ is. They'd like to talk about God all day, but you mention the name of Jesus, they're going to shut you up. Why? Because that name has great power. Huge amount of power goes forth when I speak that name. Well, Tracy always said, well, you always use the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah, because it's mighty. And I like that word. And when I say that word, it goes out. It does something. Like I'm preaching to a bunch of saved people, but you know what? I'm preaching to a bunch of people that their temples are being built as we speak. Mountains. When I put that capstone on there, wow, the work is done. And I'll be out of here. Because why? Because I'm never going to be perfect, and it's going to have to be when I get to heaven, because I'm not going to make it in this flesh. But you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to strive. You'll stand with me this morning. The first step you have to take is surrendering your life to Christ.